Hey there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Legacy Studio. Another episode here on Myst 3 Exile. Episode 16. 16 episodes! You guys are nuts to stick around with me for 16 episodes. And not only that, I need to say the world's biggest thank you to my Legacy historians. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Humongous thank you to each and every one of you who support the channel at any tier, or who even just subscribe. But a humongous thanks to Tony Allen, to Sean Hammond, and to Jack Herman, our legacy historians that support at the highest tier and keep this channel going with their support, their comments, and their money. Deeply appreciate you guys. You all rock, okay? We're moving on, my friends, as we get into the next episode now. You may notice I'm wearing my Artlist shirt and that's the same shirt I wore in the last episode. I think that's because I might have enough information to move forward into the next part of our game with the information I have. All right. Now, in a lot of this game, I will probably be leaving it this wide view where you can see the signs on the bottom, because I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with these signs a lot. So I hope that you will forgive me for how it's offset and stuff like that. Let's get down to business. First thing I need is a piece of paper and a pen. And I'm going to write on my doctor's notes that they gave me, because I can. So let's get down to business. I think the thing I need to do first, and I found it with this one right here, this note right here, that these symbols actually have meaning. For instance, that weird thing, that weird clover thing is right there, and it looks like it says nature on it. So when I look at that, it says nature. And I'm writing it down so I have it. Nature, and I want to say that the other symbol is this one right here, which is encourage. So nature and encourage. So I'm going to write that down as well. Nature and encourage. I think that that's the meaning. Now, I'm not pretty sure. I think that these probably link together and make one solid image. That's my assumption at this point. So what I'm going to do is I want to see everything here, because the next one I want to look at is this one, I assume. So there's that weird turny thing at the top that looks like a pedal going up. So I'm just looking for that through our images here now. And that looks like a butt. Future! You will need to go poop in the future. Ah, here we go. Motion. Okay, motion. Motion in the ocean. Motion. Okay. Sorry for calling out the very obvious butt, but yes. And the other shape looks like it could be. You'll never not see a butt when you look there from now on. I apologize. I don't really, but whatever. The other shape that we're looking for is this circle with the line. That comes close to it, but I don't really see that one. No. No, I don't really see. Oh, is it this one? I don't see the shape. And that's all she wrote. Is that really it? Where is it? I think it would be a pretty obvious circle with a line through it. I'm confused. I'm not seeing it. The closest thing I see is intelligence. If you look here, oh, it's not a full circle. It stays open. And there's another line above it, too. It's not chaos. I'm not entirely seeing it. Oh. Oh, is it literally future? Is it literally the butt? It is the butt. It's the butt. Motion in the future. Use your butt. Squeeze the cheeks. All right, the next one. I think I saw that one already. That's change. Change. And technically, this is number 1 in my list. That's number 2, and this is number 3. I want to make sure I get them in the right order. So change, which then loops around. So now I'm looking for this guy right here, which I just found it, believe it or not. Force. Force. Change and force. Now, here's something that confuses me. There's something in between this one. So we have change and force, but do you see the little uptick right in the middle of this? So change and force. And there's an uptick in the middle. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to look and see if I can find anything that has an uptick. Which doesn't make any sense, except it would have to be something that is kind of like an and. I guess that's the whole premise of what this thing could possibly mean. It's supposed to maybe symbolize an addition of. I don't see anything that has that marker to explain what that would mean. So that would most likely mean that somewhere... Spur? No. So honestly, I think that would mean that there's something separate from that. Even though, when we look at, for instance, motion and future... So motion, where's motion? Is that over here? See, motion has the tick that we see in the motion graphic. See how that has that tick? That one doesn't have any kind of a tick, they just connect. This one, though, does have an uptick, with no explanation as to why. That's confusing. All right. So if we know of these, I think the next thing to do is check through our books. I don't think we're going to find anything in this book. I think whatever we're going to find is most likely going to be in the book written by Savadro. And I was wondering if this would play a role. These symbols. Just quickly looking through to see if I can find anything that would give me any nature of a hint. No. Shapes, no explanation in the writings so far. So nothing. So we got to figure that out for ourselves. And as far as I can tell, we're literally going to find this out by ourselves, because it doesn't look like we can even go anywhere to learn any extra information. And so far, it's like, well, can you rotate anything around? And as I'm looking, you can't even rotate anything around. Part of me thinks this is supposed to be a fairly easy puzzle. And I know saying easy at this stage of the game probably is not an accurate assessment of what I'm talking about, but there's nowhere to go. So we apparently have all the information we need to make this assessment. So let me get out of here for a second. I just want to turn off everything and look at this from a broad perspective, because my brain is just not easily clicking with what I'm supposed to do just yet. Because there's 3 different symbols. I think that ties into the 3 different signs that we have. And I originally thought, well, if you simply pick one and look where the bottom is versus the top, you can draw it right in and connect it, from one end to the other. But now I'm thinking, well, no, maybe we just need to put in the 3 symbols. But if you played this game different than I did, then would the symbols here on the bottom of this be in a different order? Would it have put them here in this order, or would it have been in a different order? So so this might not be a 1, 2, 3 formula. And if so, is this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? So I don't see this working in my favor. But just for giggles, let's just go ahead and do it and see what happens. Huh. Oh. This one. To then this one. No. Oh, I messed that up. These go away. And these turn on. See, but it doesn't even come close to connecting with it. So I'll leave it there. And actually, I probably should have done that one here. If my natural inclination is correct. Which I don't think it is, because when you play these games, that's your natural inclination, but that is not the inclination of the people who created this game. So let me quickly do it here. Okay. And then that would mean that this one would actually be so we know what the words are, but what benefit is it for us to know those words? I don't know if it benefits us to know the words. Maybe that's, what do they call it, a red herring? All right. Okay. And then this tick right here. And then this one is... And I was looking through the previous episode where I started messing with this, and I noticed that I didn't actually put all of these together in one. Which I was assuming that I would begin to actually see some success as I was assembling it, that we would see it feed through and turn on this part and tell me, hey, I got that right. Right now, I don't know if that's the case at all. Alright, this one needs this. And then this is where I'm confused, because technically there isn't this shape. Nor this. So what if this is telling me that there's something wrong with that? Maybe that one shape is fooling with me. One of these things is not like the other. Kind of a situation. So let's double check my math. So change in force. Force looks correct, and change looks correct. So the one thing that doesn't add up is this. That was there, and it would be ticked up there. See, I'm not finding I'm getting any kind of success. But what I'll do is I'll transfer it over. Now let's open up this one and see if anything has changed. I don't think anything has changed. Nothing has changed. Not only that, we're looking for a fourth symbol. Which, if nature, motion, change, encourage, future, force. Let's transfer this back over to this one. Nope. I think it's one of those things where when you know it, you know it. And this doesn't feel like that sort of a scenario. Oh! Oh. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Energy powers future motion. Energy powers future motion. Energy powers future motion. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's a key. It's a key. It's a key. It's a key. What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? It's a key. Key code. It's a key code. Okay. Energy powers future motion. Okay. So, energy powers future motion. Okay, energy powers future motion. Okay, let's look for the next one. Fun. Awesome. I get it now. Sort of. Oh, wait. Dynamic forces spur change. Dynamic... Okay. Dynamic forces spur change. Okay, cool. Balance system stimulate civilizations. Nope, that one's a red herring. At least for us, that one doesn't have anything to do with what we got. Don't tell me that's the end. Is that the end? But that doesn't help with the nature and encourage. What? Did I miss something? Oh. Energy powers future motion. Nope. Did I miss it? Energy powers future motion. Oh, nature encourages mutual dependence. I found it. Nature encourages... Found it. Encourages mutual dependence. Okay. All right. Now, that doesn't... I mean, yes, this is good. Because now I'm going to have to go and actually figure out these other shapes and then figure out how I'm going to implement them, which confuses me a little bit. But let's get another piece of paper here. I used to work at Disney many years ago. Right there, you can see it says Walt Disney World. So, this is old paper that I've had for 10 years. Somewhere around there. Alright, so. Number 1. Change in force, also known as dynamic forces spur change. So, dynamic. Dynamic. So dynamic is almost a yin-yang symbol in a way. Dynamic. Okay. Dynamic forces. Dynamic forces, which we already have. Forces. 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 Where's forces? Force. There. Force. Okay. Forces. Spur. Okay. Spur, which I saw right here. Spur. He didn't... Savage Road did not have this book. That is the key to knowing what Atris was thinking. Change. Change. Which is the apple to circle around like that. Okay, so my question is, what is the point, though? If I have each of these... So dynamic forces spur change. That's going to be number 1. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do them all. I'm sorry, this could take a minute. And I'm going to keep you along with me. And I know that stinks sometimes because I'm sometimes a little slow at this. But I'll go as fast as I can. Energy... Entropy. Where's energy? Energy, energy, energy. 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 Okay. So energy is going to be the E coming around to this. Energy. And then powers, or power. So where's power? Power, 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 power. Power, 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 power. Another button. Okay, power. And then this one comes down. Power. Future motion. Future's the butt. There's a lot of butts in this one. Future... Actually, they're all kind of butts. I wonder if that's kind of the point. Don't read into that the way that I'm saying, but they're all kind of sort of a specific shape. And then motion. 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 That's over here. Motion? Yeah, there we go. And motion comes around here. And loops back like that. And there. Okay, motion. And number 3, nature. 3, so nature. Which I thought was over here, nature. So we're going to go that, that, that. This all the way around. Nature. Nature, 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 nature. Encourages. Encourages, which I thought was over here. There it is. Encourages. Thank you for your patience, people. I appreciate it. I'm going as quick as I can. Let's see. Encourages mutual. Mutual, mutual, mutual. The feeling's mutual, I'm sure. Mutual, mutual. Mutual. Okay, that one is 2 eyes. Looks a bit like a really messed up DNA string. Okay, mutual. And then dependence. Dependence. Okay, dependence, 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 dependence. Dependence, dependence, dependence. Dependence, dependence. Oh, look at that. It's the opposite of encourages. Okay. Okay, and I'm wondering if I'm supposed to read into that. Like, am I supposed to be able to create a sentence or something out of all of this that I can use to solve the rest of this? Like, for instance, we still don't know what the little tick is above that shape. Secondly, we know now. Are there 4 shapes here? There's only 3. What if, instead of utilizing the original shape, what if we only used the shapes that are left over? So, if we know that we had change and force, so let me go ahead and mark change and force as ones not to mess with. That would mean that the ones that I would want to mess with are dynamic and spur. Now the confusing part is how to create that. So dynamic, I think, would be... Oh, I'm having a hard time actually seeing... Well, I can do spur. Spur is something like... Huh? Spur is going to be one of the smaller circles. Like this guy. And then... something like that, I think. Okay. So dynamic. How would you draw dynamic? See, I thought dynamic would be a bigger shape. I don't understand. Okay. Okay. Not okay. That's the only way I can see that one working out. So, where is dynamic again? Merge, motion, dynamic. See, dynamic is a full circle here. This is really hard to draw out. Like, it's really hard to take notes of this because as soon as I get it over to that system and I start looking at it, I become quite confused. Now, the thing that's interesting is this looks like it can take up its own shape. It looks like it can take up its own circle. Single circle. And spur looks like it could also take up its own circle. I wonder if that's the point. But there's only 3 of... No, wait. No, there's 4. So, what if I know I'm deactivating everything I started, but I have another theory. But it's going to have to start by building the original shape and then adding on to this shape. So, I think for starters we're going with this one, which is going to be this. Okay. Alright, this is going to circle around. And this one. Dynamic forces spur change. Is that how this is going to work out? No. This is change over here. Change is going to be on the left side. Change, and then forces is on the right side. So I have to look for the only other options that are available, but what if that option can also accidentally fix the other problem that I might be facing at the same time? You guys see what I'm saying? Because that tick right there is the opposite of that tick right there. Come on! I really thought I had something. So, that tick technically would be this one. Which... spur. What if I put spur down here? Okay. That one, that one, that one. Okay. And dynamic is the only other shape, which is this one. This could work. This could work. Okay. Technically, that could work. It doesn't quite make sense, but at the same time, I don't know if it... The other part I'm fearing is what if this is supposed to go like over here? Because technically this, from this point here, could serve both here and here. But not here. Though I have it as number 1 on my list. What if number 1 is the top and not... And I just hate to waste my time. Especially since I'm already at 40 minutes. I feel like I almost have it, though. You know, I am so close. I wish I could, like, copy and paste that, you know? Okay. I'm gonna try and do this as quick as I can. Okay. 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 That one. See, right now that's connected, and that can flow all through this stuff. And then this one. See, it's connected from here to here. There's a pass-through going... No, there isn't. Do you see the problem I'm seeing? Technically, this won't work either. Because if we look at the connections, this shape here is not connected anywhere to this one, nor is this one. You know what? I know it's ridiculous, but I'm gonna install them all on the same one here and see what happens again, since we know the overall concept of this. Okay. This one. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. Right there. Didn't I? Let me do this. Yep, I forgot it here. Well, guys, shall we go extra long and finish what we started here? Since we have officially figured this out, let's go ahead and finish what we started. Let's go ahead and clear all this up, and let's put in the rest of the codes and see how this plays out, since we have definitely solved this puzzle correctly now. So hang on just a second while I clean these out. Okay, very cool. And if I know I've already said it once, I will say it again just to save a little bit of time and to say a humongous thank you to all my awesome subscribers. I hope I've earned your subscription today. And it's an honor to be able to do this with you guys. I love getting to make these games with you guys. It's incredible in my opinion. And I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that we're doing this together. I love the experience of the community here. That is the reason why I decided to give up on, well, not give up. I don't want to give up on all of the crazy stuff that we're doing when it comes to tech reviews and stuff, but this channel has taken a full focus on gaming, which I never, ever thought that I would even consider doing, and here I am, a gamer, and I'm enjoying every minute with you guys. So thank you so very, very much for being here with me in that. To me, that's absolutely incredible. All right, so what we've put in here now is we've put in motion, and we've put in future. So now I need to put in power, which I can only assume power is going to go up here. And like I said before, and I will say it again, because they do deserve it, humongous thank you to our channel members who are supporting the channel financially. I deeply appreciate it. You give me you give me reason to continue doing this, because it's paying some bills that I just absolutely have to pay, and it's absolutely fantastic to see this kind of stuff succeeding. So, and if you guys are like, well, you're all about the money, business guys need to be all about the money. You know, that's just how we survive. And as much as I hate that fact, it's the truth. Okay. Alright. I'm paying too much attention to what I'm saying and not what I'm doing. So, hang on just a second here while I double check my math. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Motion. Future. Energy. And power. We know that the correct shapes are this one and, oh, this one. So I need to leave these two alone. Maybe these need to be reversed? Let me get rid of these. Actually, really quickly, since I already have the shape there, so I don't confuse myself further, I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild this shape over here now. I'm a much more honest YouTuber than most YouTubers. That's also because I have not a lot of people here to be concerned about saying too much. And so, yeah, I'm very honest with you guys, more so than most YouTubers would say that you should be, about financial situations, about house situations, about just being open about what life is looking like right now, and the whole 9 yards. Huh, interesting. What am I doing wrong here? So we know curly Q to the butt. Okay. And that goes up and over. Oh. Nope, not quite. I'll figure this out. I will. I thought it was going to be a little faster than this, but yeah, I'll figure it out. What if I... Nope. Something's wrong with one of my drawings. Unless I had this mistake before. Excuse me for swapping back around again, but I am going to do exactly that. Okay. Okay. Alright, this one here is supposed to be energy. Energy. So it's definitely these. And I thought it was this one. And this one. Around here, and then connect the dots there. Apparently not. So let me go and check out energy here really quick. Energy. That's entropy. Energy, 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 energy. Sorry, I passed it. You're all freaking out right now. I get that. I get it. I get it. I get it. Energy. Okay, that is a smaller circle that it's finalizing. So it's a smaller circle. to going into a second smaller circle, going over to the long side, and over to the other side for that. Okay. Let me look at power again. Field of power. A field of power. So that's a small circle leading into another small circle, connecting over the top in a perfect alignment to the bottom. So that's going to stay a small circle. And then that is going to loop down around the side, so it looks like a big one. Future is correct with two small circles connecting to an overall large circle on the top. And motion. Motion. Motion, motion, motion. Motion, did it again. Motion, motion, motion. Okay. So motion is like this. And I think that that one's already in the original drawing, which it is. So we should be good there. The only thing I'm wondering is if maybe that's supposed to go over here. But I'm going to mess with this just a hot tick one more second, and if not, then I'm going to try swapping it to the other circle. So we've already created this shape. And that's all checking out. Energy checks out, and power checks out. So let's try, unless they're supposed to be reversed, which I'm not sure at this point, let's try and put it over here. Turn off, please. The user interface is not its best design. Okay, so first we'll start with the original shape. Okay. And we're gonna go around like this to here, and circle back up to here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put power up here, I guess. Okay, power and energy. Energy. Nope. Yep. Huh. Do you sense the dilemma that I have? So, the premise maybe is that this one needs to go on the top. So let's do this. And this. And we're going to put power up here. I hope that's not what I just did. If it is, I'm sorry. I lose track so quickly of what I'm doing. 54 minutes. Going quite long here. Why does it feel like this is exactly what I did before? I'm so sorry, guys. I can check, because that's exactly what I have over here. Hang on. Hold, please. That's exactly what I did before. I am so sorry. Okay. And energy. Wow. Really? Well, let me try one other thing first. Before I freak out and go crazy on another theory. Wow. Why doesn't that work? I only have 3 shapes. Okay, well, this leads me to wonder what would happen if I put my other shape over here. Nature. Okay. And then... oh, does nature go on the top? Nature goes on the top. Nature encourages I'm going to try and put mutual here. And dependence, let's try and put dependence over here. Yeah, it felt right. Okay, so we finished 3 and we finished 1. So there's simply something wrong with nature encourages. So what if I need to do this in a different order? Let's turn off everything to this design. Okay. So we know what we're really looking at here is future, motion, future motion. Motion, future, motion, motion, future, which would then mean that this one would be power. Technically, don't quote me on this. Power. Power. That doesn't circle all the way around like that. Motion, future, power, energy. It's not this one, it's this one. And this goes all the way around to here. So there's something wrong with number 2 for me. So the proper energy powers future motion. So if it's energy powers future motion, then... now let me verify my shapes one more time, because something's wrong. Something's wrong. Energy seems to be a full circle. Goes all the way around. Okay, energy. That's correct. Unless you're supposed to type it in a certain way. Energy, power. It's 2 circles. Power. Future. Future has that line there, and it's got... You know, that doesn't connect all the way, but it also feels like it goes a bit further. That's odd. See how this doesn't go all the way and connect? Huh. Future. Motion. I'm getting tired, so I'm losing track on what I'm trying to do here. Motion. Okay. I'm losing track on what I'm doing here. So... That's so satisfying to see, though. Okay. We know what shapes we're supposed to have. Right? This one. That right there was my problem. That was it. So, what if I reverse this now? Because I think that was my problem. I think that was my problem. We had one shape a little too full. What? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong this time? That one's fine. Did I double the same shape? I did. I did. So what did I mean to do? Power. Sorry, my brain is losing efficiency here quite quickly. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm almost done. Or not. Alright, hold please. So let's put efficiency up here. Efficiency. There's nothing efficient about what I'm doing in power. Yes! Oh, good heavens to Betsy. What you gotta say about that, Savage Row? Alright, well, I can't go any further right now. We have progressed to 1 hour and 4 minutes. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it, my friends. God bless you. Keep it crispy. 1 Tim 4:12. Wow. Wow. Glad that's done. We have more to go, obviously, but thank you so much for joining me right here on Legacy Studio. Wow. Phew. What a mess. Make sure to leave a comment down below for me, guys, and hit that like button. Those are the 2 key things that you can do to truly make a difference on my channel, other than being a subscriber and joining the channel as a historian. All right, love you guys. We'll see you next time.